Welcome back guys to my channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Here I decided to make a new video on or how actually I have done a replacement on my Cub Cadet LT46 riding lawnmower. So before we begin, if you have not already, check out my channel. I do have a lot of DIY related videos where I'm fixing the TV or my 80-volt battery on Greenworks, like a like an air blower or a snow blower, electric wireless, or what they call cordless snow blower, or maybe other videos. Anyway, check out my channel if you have not already. Do subscribe if you like these type of content. So anyway, without wasting too much time, let's start the video. So here I guess I'm going to share with like a quick like a story on what happened last year with my shed and how I had a riding lawnmower, John Deere riding lawnmower, which completely burnt out in the fire we had. So let me share some beautiful video with you guys, or pictures. I mean, I hate to say it, but here you can see the crazy looking fire. Again, we had a bad accident last year with some of our solar panel or some sort of like a wire or some sort of like a short circuit. We were not home, but yeah, our shed here you can see. So this is the neighbor taking a picture from his deck. This is little like a tree house I built for my daughter a few years, like 2 3 years ago, couple of years ago. It was burning and the fire was so intense. It was summer last year, and again outside temperature was like 90 95 degrees, so it was already super hot. But yeah, it took about 30 minutes before the whole fire took in place. It was like crazy, and by the time our neighbors called 911 or fire rescue, they took about 15 minutes to come. And the sad thing is, even though 15 minutes doesn't sound a whole lot, but when you are going through this type of issue or fire, oh my god, I mean every minute counts so fast, which I never realized it. So anyway, our neighbors basically called us, hey, there's a fire, and we were like speeding up, like coming to our home, and I can see this smoke like literally, like I would say 5 10 miles away from our from the road. I'm like, wow, there's a big smoke I can see. You can see how bad the smoke is. I was able to see the smoke from miles away, and I'm like, this is crazy. And we were speeding home, and it was so windy that day. That was another terrifying thing. It was so windy, and all the wind and heat was blowing towards our house, which was ridiculous. I'm gonna show you our siding. I'm gonna make a next video. I mean, maybe one more video in future how I did all the repairs. But again, before I did start doing this YouTube journey, I was actually doing all my DIY project myself for years and years. I mean, this is not something I started recently, but I have been doing this for, I don't know, for the last like 10 years, 10 plus years. So that's where I decided to start this YouTube journey. But yeah, you can see our siding, how it melted by the heat. The glass, this is our window glass cracked because it was hot. And when the fire rescue people came out, so they were spraying the water all around to cool the siding down, and as soon as the water hit the glass, it just cracked right there. Here you can see our neighbor, all this siding, his siding has even melted. Now you can imagine the temperature. I mean, our shed is like somewhere here, so from here all the way to his wall, I'm talking like 150 foot or more. So the fact how heat, it was exposing, it melted the siding on my neighbor's wall. It was crazy. And I'm gonna show you my riding lawnmower now, which I had before. So let me show you a scene first. So here you can see this is the entire area. So this is where my shed was before. Yeah, and the fence in the back, the side fence here you can see on the right hand side, there's nothing. It completely got toast. The entire shed is like just gone. Let me show you more pictures here. I mean, check out this one. This is my riding lawnmower. It was only like 3 years old. I mean, you can see this fire, I don't know, for like 30 minutes or 20 30 minutes, you can see how my riding lawnmower, I mean, it's just so sad. And yeah, when I bought this mower like few years ago, 3 4 years ago, I think I paid like 13 1400 dollars. But after the COVID, after the inflation, the same mower was like over, I don't know, close to 3 grand, 25 3 grand. It was just crazy. So yeah, let me share you more pictures here. Yeah, here's another angle of my tractor, my riding lawnmower. I mean, look at the engine. This was engine. I thought maybe the engine will be fine, but the entire engine like melted. This I believe is a battery. I believe so. Yeah, I think this is battery. But yeah, look at the battery completely melted. I mean, rim is there, but entire tire melted. Like under the thing. I mean, it's all ridiculous. I mean, it was crazy. It was so sad. I went through a lot of crap last year, doing a lot of project. It was just crazy. Here you can see the front angle, the engine melted completely. This is the back shot. See the back side of my John Deere. What else? Yep, this one you can see. So I was working a lot last year, like trying to just put everything together, and I'm going to show you, you know, also how my yard looks like now. But yeah, here it is. Anyway, so so then I ended up buying a Cub Cadet. There was some dealer in Iowa somewhere selling. I believe I bought my Cub Cadet XT46 for somewhere like, I don't know, $700. It was far better deal, and the guy basically told me, hey, you need to just change the spindle and no, sorry, not the spindle. Well, he just said the thread on the spindle went bad, and you have to change the blades on the riding lawnmower. And I'm like, you know what, I'll fix it. Just give it to me. I was just looking for a better deal. That is all I was looking. And I didn't even have a truck. So what I did, I basically rented a truck from Lowe's. And I guess most of you may not know, you can actually rent a pickup truck from Lowe's. I believe Home Depot does the same. You can also do from U-Haul, and I believe Menards. All these big store let you rent the trucks. So what I did, I basically showed up to the Lowe's, and I believe they charged me like, I don't know, 20 or $30 for first 4 hours, and then as the hours go by, and the rate went up, and plus you have to go put the gas. I mean, overall, it ended up costing me like 100 and $120 because we had to drive about 3 hours back and forth. But here you can see how I picked up my truck. How I picked up my riding lawnmower inside the truck, because that was the easiest way. I talked to the dealer, and he was like, "Yep, that's fine." So we opened the back door on the pickup truck, and we just ride it right off. This is like a dock for the truck to load, unload stuff where the dealer was located. So we simply open this door, literally drove the tractor straight in, and here you can see I just put some tie on, like all those ties around, and literally drive to home. So anyway, I brought this to home. It was far better deal. I just wanted something cheap but also a good quality, and something that works, something good that can last me good few years. So anyway, I brought home. The first thing I did with the mower was I looked up on the Cub Cadet website. Here is the website. So here, to find the part number, you have to type actual model number, unless you know the part number. I thought the model number on my tractor is like XT46. Nope, it's completely incorrect. You have to go under the seat of your mower, and here you can see the serial number and the model number. This is what they're looking for. You can see it's LT46. Again, it's a Cub Cadet LT46 model XT1, but they're talking about this 13AQ9A, whatever, this long number. This is what they're asking for, right? So here I copied the number. You go simply here and you type that number here, and see here it shows you LT46. So everything you need, or I guess at least whatever they sell, will show up here. So here I'll show you. So there you go. Once I look this up, it shows me, of course, now the price is $2,500, and this is what I needed, right? I needed the blade, but I also realized the spindle I had. Maybe I'll show you how the spindle looks like if you guys do not know. Spindle Cub Cadet. Yeah, so this is how the spindle looks like, and again, this is not the factory one. This is the factory one, Cub Cadet one. You can see how pricey it is. Yep, this is the one, Cub Cadet one. Okay. So yeah, this is $127. So thread was bad in both of them, so I had to buy two new, and I did the math. I'm like $127 each, because your mower takes two spindles. So you're talking like $250 plus the blade, $100. I'm like, okay, now it makes sense why this guy sold me the tractor cheap. Because now you're talking almost $300-400 plus the labor. If you do it yourself, you save the labor, but the dealer won't do it. So that's why he ended up selling me cheap. And so what I did, guys, and this is the cool part. So I hate to spend, again, $250 for the spindle, $100 for the blades. I'm like, no, there has to be a way, and that is where I went on eBay. My favorite place when I shop around is eBay. I just love this place. But yeah, I came to eBay, and here you can see LT46. I'll open it here, but yeah, here you can see how much I paid actually. I paid like I believe like 95, 96 after taxes, but this was about the price. But okay, so there's two things I want to point out here, my learnings, and the main key here. Here you can see the style here, right? You can see the blade is star shape and the spindle is star shape, right? But the one they sell factory, the one Cub Cadet sells, is different. And again, this is all money making dance they do. See, the one they sell you is this. You see the style here? This I looking or S looking, whatever the style. The spindle was bad. So the problem was, if you buy a cheap spindle on online, but they are star shape, they're different shape spindles. If you buy the spindle from market, which is this, right, and then you buy the blade from Cub Cadet, they are not going to work together because the shape is different. They do it for a reason. They want people to buy from Cub Cadet only so they can make more money after the sale. Now that was the problem. I mean, either you have to stick with the company parts and blow money, spend a lot more, or you can completely switch everything to aftermarket stuff. This website, or this seller, has a far great reviews. I mean, you still look at it, 98.7, but this is of course just their entire store. But I can see similar stuff on Amazon. People are just loving it, and I'm like, you know what? Because I have a bad thread on my spindle, and I was missing the nut on the top, so I ended up buying the whole assembly. So I just bought this whole thing. Yeah, I mean, that was far cheaper. Look at that. I spent like literally less than $100. I got two blades, two spindles, compared to 250 and 100. You're talking 350. So 100 versus $350. So it's like literally more than 3 times the cost. So yeah, I bought it. Again, I never documented anything because I didn't started my YouTube channel last year, so I just took some pictures for my reference. But anyway, let's go outside. All right, guys, now we are outside. Here you can see my beautiful looking shed, the one I showed you before, like how it was burned and all that. But look at this beautiful shed I built myself. I can give you like a quick tour before I show you how to change the blade. But yeah, look at this. I made this what they call loft, and I can put some of my storage stuff up there. And here my saw, here my motorcycle is parked inside. It's pretty strong. I put some of the extra luggage I have sitting in my house. But yeah, this is beautiful. I built it all myself, and it turned out far better. I mean, I don't even know how I did it. Maybe I'll make like a video on this, how I did all that. Of course, I don't have a video, but I have a lot of pictures. I can kind of make a story out of it, so you can learn from it. But anyway, without wasting too much time, let me show you how I did this. Let me go the other side. But yeah, the very first thing you want to do is kind of lower the blade. Like you can see here, lower all the way to down to the floor, as low as you can, because it will be coming out. So there are only like few. Easiest thing is to take this whole moored blade assembly out. So there are 3 things you have to look for. Look at this little guy. There's a pin here. You can see my finger. So it's holded in 3 spots. That's 1, and this is number 2. This thing number 2, and same on the other side, which you can see. Hold on, let me show you. See, you can see right here, right here. So 1, 2, and 3 right here, right this one. So all you have to do is like remove this pin. The pin, you can see, you have to remove this pin, and then of course this little bolt. Look, if you just push it out, it just comes out. See here, you can see, it literally comes out. Same on that side, same on this side. So 3. Once you do that, all you have to do is like remove this belt. This belt is already loose. See, because it's not tension. All you have to do is like push the belt out. Look, see how I did it. You see how the belt is out? So you have to kind of put it lower, and then you will be able to remove this belt out. See, so remove this belt, super easy. It won't take a whole lot efforts. The belt comes out, and the last thing you have to do here is remove this little wire. There's a spring right here, which you can see, this spring. So you have to remove the spring You have to go like in a certain angle. The spring comes out, and then you can remove this wire corner from there. So once you do these 4 or 5 things, the whole assembly will be on a floor. Just pull this puppy out, and this is quite heavy, so you may want to just use 2 hands or something. Once you pull this out, then you have to open these bolts or screws, these ones, because once you remove these puppy, again, you only will be doing this if you are replacing the spindle. You only want to do this portion, because in my case I had to replace the entire spindle, and you can see this is a brand new spindle. This one is brand new spindle. But yeah, once you remove this, you have to remove that, and then once you remove it, flip the whole thing. It'll be far more easier once you, I guess, remove this upper cap, this spindle cap. Once you remove this, then flip the whole thing. It'll be far more easier, and I can show you the new blades. Let's see. Here you can see that's the new blades I showed you earlier. Look at that. Yep, here you can see. So I've been using this blade for, I would say, good, I don't know, about a year or so, or maybe 7-8 months. But they are working perfect, like no issues at all. Yeah, see how good they are? They're pretty close, but this is a perfect clearance, and it shoots out far better. I just love this more. But here you can see more better angle. And here is this side. So again, remove this thing, spindle assembly. But yeah, that's it, guys. Okay, we are back on my computer now. So here you can see a good shot I did for myself back then. Here you can see the blades installed in the spindle. I mean, brand new spindle, brand new blades in my old mower. I don't know what you call this big old thing, but this is the original one. You can see here, you can see the shape. Like I was saying, this is the S looking shape, and again, I was missing the nut. And it has a bad thread. So now I replace both things. One thing I want to tell you guys here, when you do it, it's kind of required when it comes to the impact wrench. If you do it by your hand, it was super hard, because they are rusty a little bit and they get stuck over time when you are, mowing your yard or something. So it was so hard. So I had to use like an impact wrench. It was piece of cake. I would say it took me like 5 seconds to loosen up a bolt. It was super easy, but yeah, tighten the same way. It really helped me so much, especially when you remove the spindles. The outside screws was so hard, so tight to remove. So anyway, guys, so hope this helped. But yeah, this is the process I did. I hope this saves you some money and you get some stuff in a budget friendly manner. But yeah, I mean, I have been using it for almost a year. I love these blades. They work fantastic. I mean, you're gonna just love it. It is so good. They works amazing. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys. Hope you enjoyed my video and learned something new. If you like something, if you learn something new from my channel, do subscribe my channel so you can see more videos as I post on your screen. So anyway, guys, stay tuned with me. Peace out. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.